Hello student. Today I discuss about graph of quadratic expression ax square plus bx plus c. So important topic. So first before starting, I encourage all of you to subscribe this channel. And if you like this video, then like, comment me, and share with your friends. So let's start. Let y equal to the function of a is a quadratic expression. This is equal to ax square plus bx plus c where a not equal to 0. So here it can be in this way. If we take a, this will be by a x plus c by a. Then it can be further written as in this way: a x plus b by 2a whole square minus b square minus 4ac by 2a. Because this is the discriminant, b square minus 4ac, you can write that, and it is transformed to the left hand side. It will be y plus d by 2a into a into x plus b by 2a. So this is a equation of a parabola. You can very easily understand. This is the equation of a parabola. So we represent it and discuss many things about this. So what will be the cases? What will be the diagram picture of graph of the uh, of different cases for this parabolic equation. So if in this equation you can look this, its focus is the parabola's focus will be minus b by 2a and d by 2a, and its axis must be parallel to y axis. So how the picture will be? This picture will be If here a is greater than 0, and also you can look this. I'm writing again this equation. If a is greater than 0 and d is less than 0, a is greater than 0 and d is less than 0, this is the case 1, and d is less than 0, then what will be y? Y must be always greater than 0. So here the graph will be this way. The graph will be in this way. It does not touch x-axis because d is not equal to 0. So it will not touch the x-axis. So here y, since y is greater than 0, so it will be in this way. The parabola will be in this way, and the focus, the axis is parallel to y-axis, and the focus will be minus b by 2a and d by 2a minus d by 2a, 0 is minus d by 2a. This is the first case, and it can be that this is the focus points coordinate. So this for this case a greater than 0 and d less than 0, you can look this from this, that a greater than 0 and d less than 0, then y must be greater than 0. So here the graph will be for upward, and the axis is parallel to y axis. And if the case is changed in this way, we are taking a we are taking a less than 0 and d is greater than 0, then y always be negative. Then y always be negative. Then what will be the graph of this kind? Here you will put a less than 0 and d greater than 0, and y must be less than 0. Here the graph will be this way. Graph will be this way. This is x-axis, this is y-axis. Graph will be downward of the x-axis, and its axis is parallel to also y-axis. Here the focus of the parabola will be minus b by 2a and minus d by 2a. This is the first case, and in the second case, if d is equal to 0, the second case, if d is equal to 0, d is equal to 0, then the parabola must touch the x-axis. And if in this case, if a greater than 0, then y greater than 0. So for this case, the parabola will be in this way, touching the x-axis. It will be this. It touches x-axis. So where the point touches d is 0, it will be minus b by 2a 0, and of course its axis is parallel to the y-axis. So in this case d is equal to 0, a is equal to a greater than 0, and y must be a greater than 0. Then this is 0, then y must be greater than 0, because this is this is greater than 0. So this graph for this case, if it happens that d is equal to 0, but d is greater than 0, but a is less than 0, then y, what will be y? Y must be less than 0. Then the parabola touches x-axis, but it will be now downward of the x-axis. This is y-axis. Here it touches the x-axis and will go past through this. So here the axis of the parabola parallel to the y-axis, and this will be the point. Focus will be minus b by 2a g. So this is the case. This is 0. So you can very easily understand by d, if d is equal to 0, a less than 0, and y must be less than 0, and we will get this graph. For case 3, if d is greater than 0, always d greater than 0, then what will be? Third case, d is greater than 0. If d is greater than 0, then also from the equation we know that the roots of the of any quadratic equation is minus b plus minus root d by 2a. So here you can look this, if d greater than 0, then we will have two roots alpha beta. So at the points alpha and beta, the parabola intersects the x-axis, and for a greater than 0, a greater than 0, and this is always greater than 0, this is the negative. So it will be, then y will be, will have three values. Y will be fx, it will be less than 0 if x belong to alpha to beta, means x belongs to between the two roots. It will be equal to 0, y will be equal to 0 if x is the equal to its root alpha and beta, and greater than 0 if x is less than alpha and y is and x is greater than beta. So any of for case fx will be greater than 0. So what will be the graph of its? This graph will be in this way we get a graph. Take this is alpha, this is alpha 0, and this is beta 0. This is beta 0. Then the graph will be downward if a greater than 0 and beta 3. As you can look this, y will fx is equal to less than 0, fx is less than 0 when alpha x belongs to alpha to beta, and for greater than less than of alpha or greater than to beta, it is greater than 0, then it will be upward the other portion. So the focus point will be here, it is parallel to x axis, and it will be minus b by 2a minus d by 2a. So in this case, this will be our required graph. And for another on another case, it can be that a less than 0. If a less than 0, then what will be? Then y can be less than 0 if its root alpha beta x is less than alpha or x is greater than beta is equal to 0 if x have the uh, roots alpha and beta, it is equal to its root, and greater than 0 if the root x lies between the root. So how its picture will be very easy to that we have to figure in this way. We are taking here alpha and beta, taking here alpha and here beta. So for alpha and beta, between the alpha and beta, it is greater than 0. So it will be here. And for greater than of beta, it will be less than 0. So it will be lower of the x-axis. And less than of alpha, it is also less than 0. And this will be in this way. So here we will get the parabola in this way. And this will be the focus, and axis is parallel to y-axis. Focus is minus b by 2a. This is minus d by 2a. So this is our cases related with the quadratic equation. I hope you like this video. Thanks for watching.